Just letting you guys know you can listen to my No Bleeps podcast anywhere you stream podcasts or on my No Bleeps YouTube channel. Link in the description. Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to Spill Sesh. Today we need to talk about Jeffree Star and his plans for his new ranch in Wyoming, because Farmer Jeffree is not happy about what articles are accusing him of. And there is a lot of drama going down on Twitter with people going back and forth discussing these alleged plans. So let's get into it. Since the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson scandal last summer, Jeffree has been extremely invested in a life beyond his California lifestyle. It was only shortly after he made his apology video last July that Jeffree started visiting Wyoming, and at first a lot of people thought that he was trying to copy the Kardashians. Honestly, could still have been the main reason why he picked Wyoming, and because of the tax laws there. But a lot of people for a long time felt like Jeffree was obsessed with the Kardashians. He moved to Calabasas. They had drama between them. And with Kanye's obsession with Wyoming, people just felt like, well, Jeffree probably picked Wyoming because the Kardashians are always there. But anyways, it seems like Jeffree has gone on a different path than the Kardashians in terms of why they're in Wyoming, because Jeffree has started this whole entire yak farm. I mean, he has officially made the move and is now selling his multi-million-dollar mansion in California and has been posting a ton of new content about this new life of his. He's introduced his audience to his farm life and created a new Instagram page called Star Yak Ranch. He also has a website linked in the bio of the Instagram for Star Yak. Now, originally I thought nothing of this. I just thought that Jeffree was starting this new life, this new unproblematic life, raising animals, taking pictures, showing off his lifestyle, and creating makeup here and there. Like, honestly, Jeffree hasn't been in drama in a very long time, and he's been sticking to mostly posting on Instagram. He hardly posts on YouTube anymore. I mean, his last video is from like a month or so ago, and I figured that he was kind of over being in the drama, or at least trying to stay out of being in the drama, kind of slowing down in life. And anytime that he does come out with a new product and wants to post about his new launch coming up, he just does like promotional videos on his IGTV. Now, you guys, there actually is some drama with his farm. I mean, if you would have told me months ago that Jeffree Star would have any sort of farm drama, I would have laughed, but here we are. So people seem to be curious as to Jeffree's intentions with this yak farm and what he plans to do with these yaks. I thought they were honestly his new Instagram props and clearly his new brand ambassadors with the way he's been using them to promote his new Star Ranch makeup collection, but others seem to think there is way more to this. I guess yaks are extremely profitable, which I didn't know, and here I am learning new things from Jeffree Star and his yaks, and apparently selling them, or their parts, if you know what I mean, could be extremely profitable. And with this information being out there, some people have been believing that Jeffree Star Cosmetics isn't doing the same numbers that it once was, and believe that Jeffree's new business venture might have to do with these yaks, and it not really ending so well for these yaks. And so, Insider was pretty curious about Jeffree and his farm and his intentions, and they've started posting articles about Jeffree. A few days ago, they posted an article titled "Jeffree Star Raises Yaks on a Ranch in Wyoming After Leaving His Life of Luxury in Los Angeles," and mentioned how Jeffree hadn't made his plans for the farm clear. In the article, it said, "Star has posted nearly 24 pictures of his yak herd on social media, oftentimes cuddling up to them, but he hasn't made it clear what his purpose is for raising yaks. He has documented himself going to local markets where other yak farmers sell yak wool and yak meat, but Star doesn't appear to have a yak associated business yet." Well, you guys, they followed up this article just a few days later with one that was posted literally yesterday, and the title was "Jeffree Star Moved from an LA Mansion to a Ranch in Wyoming Where He Raises Yaks. Here's how his journey unfolded." And in this article, you guys, they showed what Jeffree Star has recently filed under for the trademark Star Yak Ranch, and it's a lot to process for some people. So in the article, it says, Star seems to have ambitious plans for his yak ranch. On August 4th, Star's new Wyoming-based LLC filed to trademark Star Yak Ranch and the application is pending approval. According to the public filing, Star plans to sell natural yak fibers. Yak yarn can be made from yak fur, clothing, edible pet treats made from yaks, butcher shops and butchering services, and breeding and stud services for yak. So people were quite alarmed by the butchering ones, specifically because Jeffree has been cuddling up to these animals, and people are like, how can you cuddle up to these animals and then sell their meat? Like, it's just, people have a lot to say about this. I mean, this is clearly Jeffree's new moneymaker, but obviously some of the specifics are causing some drama online. So in terms of the selling of the yak meat, mostly people are saying that Jeffree Star Cosmetics products are vegan. So how on earth could he be okay with selling meat? That's like a big conversation that's happening right now. People are like so shook. And all of the replies underneath this article that Kat tweeted out are people being like, isn't his products vegan? Like, that's just like so weird. It's just a little ironic. And all I have to say about that is I don't know if people just thought that Jeffree was vegan because of his products, but he's not. I mean, he was always talking about eating fast food, and he did mukbangs eating meat products. So he's clearly not vegan. He just makes makeup products that are vegan. And I don't know if people just didn't know that, but yeah, he's not vegan. So obviously him trying to sell meat wouldn't be a big deal to him. But, you know, people on Twitter were not happy and getting into major debates. Someone said, it's just ironic because his makeup brand is vegan, cruelty-free. And the response to that was, does no one understand what a working ranch is? Yaks are bred, butchered for meat, and used for their fiber. Jeffree Star is not just a name, it's a business. He's not just gonna have an open field with a bunch of yak ornaments. So Jeffree ended up even seeing this article and obviously all of this drama and decided that he needed to make a statement. And he did not like what people were saying about him possibly selling meat and all of this stuff. So he responded on his story and he went off, honestly, saying that he didn't like all the assumptions and that he doesn't have plans to sell this meat. He said that he just had to trademark like every single category there was for raising an animal so nobody tries to steal his name and do business under his name.
I never address more. I just keep my life moving. But let's address the Star Yak Ranch. Shall we? Okay, so I went on Twitter and there's a lot of people making up some which I've dealt with a lot, but let me straighten out the lies and misconceptions, Miss Girl. I recently trademarked Star Yak Ranch in every single category that you could do for raising animals, just because you want to always protect yourself in business. So let's say I trademark it for yarn, cheese, breeding, butchering, etc. It doesn't mean I'm doing any of those things. It just means I don't want anyone to be able to take my trademark in those categories, which people have done before. So I'm just protecting myself. So I guess a few stragglers are trying to spin up a fake story that I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Y'all, relax. When I'm laying on a yak and I name them, nothing's happening to them except brushing them, loving them, and feeding them. Anything else that y'all make it up in your head, it's not real. So you silly hoes making up rumors, please take this soundbite and correct yourself.
And he was also trying to go into detail, saying that people have been calling him out for not picking one career and trying to do so many different jobs. And he says that it's always been that way for him, that he's always doing like a million different businesses, a million different jobs, and that's how he makes all his money.
And to anyone out there that's like, Jeffree needs to just pick a career, I'm like, wait, I did a whole series with Shane and I showed y'all the full tea of the makeup industry, like from the production to the cost of goods to literally everything. But I also do a lot more, you guys. I think most of you know that, but am I not allowed to do two things at once now?
And he later did tease that he's been filming this whole entire yak farm journey. So that means that a YouTube return shall be in store for him, since he hasn't posted in a very long time.
Until I put out a video about my ranch, which we've been filming so much stuff the last month, from the very first yak getting there till right now. There's been so many cool things happening at the ranch, and construction and new animals and so much fun, which we're gonna dive into very, very soon finally.
But that's pretty much what's been going on with Jeffree and the Yak Star farm. I mean, it seems like he's not actually going to be, selling his yaks off to people, at least not their meat, so people can stop being upset about the possibility of that, because he's claiming that that's not going to happen. But I mean, maybe the farm will become public to people and people can come to the farm, and that's how he's going to make his money, because it's still like a little unclear what exactly he's going to be doing with these yaks. But I definitely want to know what you guys think about this and the fact that Jeffree stars in farm drama. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.